Do you know how hard it is to be vulnerable? I am coming to you with no makeup on, a bathing suit top, and yoga pants. This girl right here always has makeup on, she always has her hair done, and I definitely don't walk around in my bathing suit. I mean, I've gained a little bit of weight, and I'm definitely not at a point where I feel fit or I feel comfortable to be in a bathing suit. So, hi, I'm Becky, and I'm being vulnerable. And for some reason, I always felt like I couldn't talk about this. Like, I mean, aside from like family, friends, some, clients, but I want to prove to myself and to you guys that this is all my best self. But the reason why I'm bringing up weight is because there's something that I went through 3 years ago that I want to share with you. I was leaving my best friend Stacy's aunt's funeral, who had passed from breast cancer. And you all know what a tough battle that can be. So it was very interesting. As soon as I left the funeral, I got in a car accident as her whole family was following me, and I ran into the median. Well, I was okay. My car wasn't, and the sign sure wasn't. But it was definitely a sign. It actually makes me tear up now thinking about it. It was a sign. I had no idea that what would happen this day would forever change my life. So I went to a chiropractor after that because I had really bad whiplash. So she did an x-ray and she said, you should really go get this checked out. She didn't want to worry me because she's a really great doctor, but she just said, you should go get this checked out. So I did. I told my mom, and my mom is super proactive, and I'm an only child, so very, very loving over me. And she says, well, let's just go to Moffitt. Let's just make sure, everything's situated, and we go to Moffitt, just in case. So I was like, okay, yeah, why not? Moffitt's a cancer center, for those of you who don't know, and a very well-respected one all over the U.S. I had always had a really strong sense of myself, and not always. I mean, there is high school, but I was always pretty confident. And that all changed that day. Not the confidence part, but the confidence that I was going to be right. I was absolutely not right. The doctor looked at us and said, you have cancer. You have papillary thyroid cancer. I didn't really know what that meant. My mom and I think, were in shock after that had happened. As many of you are. You guys are probably watching this and you know exactly the feeling. And I pray that there are more of you that don't know what this feeling is like. I was never worried. I know that's weird to say, but I'm a spiritual person, not an overly religious person. I have faith, but I had confidence that I was going to be okay. So a week before my 31st birthday, I had a thyroidectomy. I have a little scar here now, which a lot of my necklaces just kind of sit right in there, and you can barely see it. My surgeon, Dr. Otto, did an amazing job. The staff at Moffitt is absolutely phenomenal. When I had the thyroidectomy, they found like lymph nodes around the area that also were cancerous, so they took those out. And I think having a thyroidectomy was a good choice for me. I just kind of wish that I had known more. They didn't tell me that your energy levels stay low. They don't tell you that you've taken this vital organ and you're going to be hot all the time. They don't tell you that your libido has changed and your sex drive is completely different. And nobody wants to talk about this stuff because it's embarrassing. again, here being vulnerable. If you're not proactive on taking care of like your health and making sure that you're healthy for your family and for yourself, like you have to put yourself first. I actually put myself first, but I got in a car accident to find this out. So it wasn't like I was like, oh yeah, like there's something wrong with me, which there was, but I just thought I was in a bad relationship. It wasn't just that. I was down to like a size 6, which is not normal for me or my frame. I wasn't healthy. I still had no energy. I was super fatigued. I was super stressed out. All of those things made for a diagnosis of papillary thyroid cancer. If there's anybody out there who's not sure, message me. I would love to be there for you. Again, just a hair and makeup artist, but this is my story. This is what I've been through. This is me being vulnerable with you. Thank you for letting me share a little bit of my story and not feel ashamed, not feel embarrassed, just be who I am. I'm not perfect, but I'm Becky.